Hi everyone, welcome to this energy clearing session. As you know, these sessions are completely timeless. They're pretty much just open opportunities for you to clear your energy field and to receive any energetic information that may be ready to come in for you. I feel that for some of you on this call, where there have been previously closed doors, those doors will now open, okay? For some of you, I'm feeling the energy already, by the way. For some of you, I'm getting that you've been facing blockages in your energy field, and that's why certain things have not been happening for you, whether it's a connection hasn't been coming in or there's been miscommunication between things. I'm seeing that. I'm also getting for you that for some of you there's genetic information at the DNA level that's been, for lack of a better word, going awry. So we have the guides here. They're currently around the ear area, so they're collecting all of you now. Right, so I can feel all of your energies. Right. So how this works is that we'll start to do the energy work, which has already started, and anytime there's information that is ready to come up, I will just let you know. Okay? Make sure that you drink lots of water afterward. All right, let's get started. I'm clearing away brother and sister energies now. Some of you are comparing yourselves or have compared yourselves to siblings, and that energy is in your field and ready to be released. Any energies that are coming up may pass through the conscious mind, so if you have a memory or you have a thought or an emotion, go ahead and release it. Just observe it as it goes, because it's just coming up to be released. I'm seeing somebody having problems related to medication, okay? There's someone in particular who is struggling with a medication. I do feel this is past lifetime. This is self-imposed. This may be one person, but I'm getting there is somebody who was involved in some type of apothecary in the past and may have misprescribed, and so this lifetime you are punishing yourself for that. So please, if you're on this call, which you completely are, we're releasing that energy. There is no punishment to be had except that which you give to yourself. So Spirit is clearing that for you. Okay? I'm hearing a lot of you guys coming up with some issues. Rent is one of them. Whatever it is that you would like to see resolved, go ahead and say it right now in your mind or out loud. Put it into the energetic pot. Spirit is saying for some of you to become more active in your community, in the sense of contributing your energy to things, whether it be through your physical support, money, attention. And they're saying that that's going to be helpful because it will help to alleviate whatever it is that's happening for you. A lot of times we muddle through life thinking we don't have answers to things, but the answer is waiting for us. We just need to get in contact with that specific person. And sometimes you meet that person through service. Someone here is getting very triggered by phone calls, in particular things like the census phone calls. Spirit is saying to let that go. That, what's the word? That stress and that resistance is actually coming from a past lifetime where you were Jewish, and for some reason, I'm not sure where you were, but there was a reason why you didn't trust your government. And in this lifetime, that is being triggered when you receive these calls about the census. Spirit is saying to let it go and to see the person behind the phone call. They're now bringing in any light codes for anyone who needs it. So go ahead and receive this genetic information that is going to come in to upgrade you, illuminate you. They're working through the ear area now. Throat chakra. I'm feeling resistance for some of you. Go ahead and release that resistance. Some of you have demands for what's coming in, saying that you'll only receive it if you can have so and so. Go ahead and release those energies, because anything coming in for you is just for you. It's being given unto you. If you don't receive it, it will stay right there in your energy field, but it belongs to you. So go ahead and receive it. For some of you, this is going to manifest as abundance. For some of you, it's going to manifest as a good time out, meaning a good time out with people, because blockages will have been released and information will have been received energetically. Someone here is receiving ideas because you carry with you the inventor gene. Your ideas are going to be deposited now. There's a laundromat coming up for someone here. Okay. Spirit is saying to wash your hands of that. Whatever is going on in that laundromat situation, go ahead and wash your hands of it. Okay. We're being guided towards the sacred feminine. Remember, all people carry within them the sacred feminine as well as the masculine polarity. The sacred feminine at this time is being asked to get into more of a receptive yin way of being. The reason why is because there's something that needs to be received. And once you receive that, then it's going to be about giving. And the giving is going to be giving to the earth, giving to the people within your community. So the sacred feminine is being asked to be in the role of mother, as in the vessel through which things from above can be made manifest into the physical. Again, she's being asked to step out of any yang roles, any active roles, This is a moment to take some time out. For some of you, I feel a lot of crying right now. Some of you may be stiff in the left shoulder. This is blame that you're carrying. Blame that goes way back into the past. Again, I'm feeling sibling energies as well as unresolved father issues now. So we're going to do our best to release it. For some of you, you're very creative and this release is coming through your art. There are some of you who are being asked to help others to release by creating art. So you're going to be carrying some energies with you now. Go ahead and receive it, and as you receive it, release other things. Some of you are in self-sabotage mode because of unresolved father issues. Please make sure that you do your shadow work, go inward, feel the wounds. Spirit is now rubbing salt in the wound. It may hurt, but it's designed to purify and cleanse. What you're going to find out is that the original wound has very little to do with what you think it has to do with, and is as small as a little bullet, but it has massive effect. So they're extracting that now from the shoulder area. Some of you may start to feel a little dizzy or woozy or nauseous now. Don't worry, these energies are just going to pass. We're going over to the sacred masculine now at this time. I'm feeling you coming through as a little boy, having issues. Now remember, some of you may be in the female body, but I'm seeing a little masculine. And some of you may have issues with the mother at this time. It's much easier to clear. Someone here is letting it go, saying she didn't know what she was doing at the time. Coming back to sibling issues again. Lots of you are carrying sibling issues with you. The sibling issues come from low self-worth. We're creating balance and equanimity is what the guides are saying. Right now, both sides are balanced, male and female. Okay? I feel a little bit of reluctance on the male part to step forward at this time. So if you are on this call, go ahead and release your sacred masculine. The sacred masculine is retreating to receive or retrieve something first. So if some of you are having trouble getting into union with your masculine in whatever form that takes for you in the physical, this is because he's off retrieving something. But I do feel that he should be back soon. I see a lot of the sacred feminines being very ungrounded at this time. And this is because they feel untethered to the masculine. But remember that there can never be untethering. And yes, this could be referring to the masculine and feminine within you. In which case, if you're imbalanced, you may be feeling up and down in your emotions. In one part of your life, you may feel in control. In another, you may not. Right? So we're just bringing as much of these energies back into balance and congruence with each other for as much as we can. I'm getting the month of October. The month of October is coming through a little bit as a challenge month. What you do today is going to help alleviate what's going to happen in October. Part of that means on the call here, And part of that means what you do in your todays. So work hard now, go inward now, alleviate as much stress as you can in the present moment, cut ties where they need to be, things like that. It will help your October go better. I'm seeing areas of cutting corners, a lot of you cutting corners. I'm getting a vibe from New York in particular. Some of you here may be based in New York. I'm feeling a lack of oversight over this. Somehow this will make sense to whoever it's supposed to be. There's a lack of oversight on the individual level. The collective level is receiving a lot more attention than the individuals are at this time. Remember, the individuals have to check in with themselves. If you're busy watching the news and you're busy doing all this and that, what you're doing is you're tapping into the collective more than tapping into the individual. Please make sure that you get back to the individual, because if the gardener is paying attention to all the flowers, but none of the flowers are rooted into the ground, it really makes no sense. So make sure that if you're on this call and this sounds like you, make sure that you're rooting your energies into the ground now, making sure that you take time out from the news, focus on what's going on in your heart, your mind, your spirit, and from then within your household, from then within your community, and then you can move outward. Okay? Because I do see an area there of concern for the individuals. And in particular, they're bringing through New York, okay? I'm seeing a lot of washing your hands of something. This may be referring to government, and maybe referring to authority. There's a lot of oversight, a lot of washing hands of things, and people being so busy and distracted elsewhere that they're not paying attention to things that are going by the wayside. That is something happening at these higher levels of authority, but it's reverberating down to the individuals. So individuals, please make sure that at work, if you're still working, that you're not cutting corners because you don't have somebody looking at your individual work. Maybe the boss is busy, maybe you're working from home, maybe whatever. Make sure that you're maintaining your station, so to speak. Maintaining your station, okay? We're getting another dimension here coming in for that. Maintaining your station, okay? Tuning in now to those of you who are here on mission work. The frequency is changing. They're saying the frequency is changing, so okay. Something's coming in for those here on mission work. Star seeds, light workers, whatever you want to call yourselves. This is your, I'm hearing multiple words. This is your branding, this is your grounding, and this is your grand opening. I feel a lot of energies coming in now for this collective of mission workers. Okay, we have what seems like backup. Let's say backup. But there's a gateway open now. You've got little spirits coming in, little guys coming in. They could be to help, your helpers. Yes, that's what it is. Those of you who are here on mission work, some of you know who you are, some of you may not. You're receiving some backup now. You're going to have little helpers around you. Some of you, if you can see using your clairvoyance, you may notice them hanging around you. These are the ones who are going to be helping you to get things done. Think of these as the little elves and the shoemaker kind of thing. They just get things done for you. They help you out, okay? Right now, this is a blessing. All right? That connection is now being cut. as they've all come in. Somebody here on this call is asking if these little helpers will manifest as money. I do feel that they will help you to manifest money, but they don't themselves manifest into money. These are spiritual helpers that are coming in, and they look really cute and small and like little helpers. That's all I can say about it. So if you feel like you've been overwhelmed, mission workers, yes. Some of you, I'm being told now, I'm seeing the words masterclass, but the way they're making it seem, some of you are needing to find out what your master role is, what your mastery role is, what is your mission, what are you supposed to be working on. Definitely you can seek me out, because that's my primary group that I work with, people who have spiritual mission. However, you can also seek out other people. You can also just sit, connect to your higher self, grab a journal. You may get more information through your dreams. Remember that what is meant for you will come to you. Your only responsibility is to remain open to it and for it, and to write down whatever comes to you. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and close off this energy. You can continue to work with your angels and guides to receive this energy once the transmission is closed. However, I'm going to pull one more card and then we'll... Oh, there it is. Okay, thank you. Okay. Soul Star Chakra, merging with the divine. Okay? In fact, the card that it has been staring me in the face has been this surrender card, which is exactly what's been happening on this call. Surrendering as you merge with your higher self, get your clearings. Okay, some of you, I feel, do need to open your ear chakras, especially on the right side. Okay, if you feel that's you, you can reach out to me if you'd like. I can do that for you, or you can ask your angels and guides to help you to open up. A lot of you are also living a little bit in a fish bubble, which is completely understandable because of what's going on outside. It's been important to preserve your energy. Some of you have been kept enclosed for a specific reason, because you're not supposed to receive whatever information the collective is going through. There's a lot of misinformation going on out there, and some of you have had yourself closed off on purpose, or your ears closed off to certain things, certain news, certain people, certain events, so that when it's time for you to bloom and do your mission work, you can get started on that with the right frame of mind that you need in order to cut through everything. And in fact, I'm feeling about at least 3 of you on the call who may have just put 2 and 2 together and said, that's me. All right? Anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this call so it can fit on Instagram. Thank you so much, guys. Don't worry if you didn't feel any energies. A lot of energy was being moved, and make sure that you drink a lot of water. Things are going to start coming up. Go ahead and just let them come up and release them. It's not for you to sit and ruminate on, because you'll be holding on to them longer, okay? Mwah. If you want to seek me out, you have all my information somewhere on the page. Bye.